It's recording. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone. Today is Monday, October 17th. I am still recovering a week later from my Thanksgiving coma. I don't know if anybody else is or not, but we welcome you tonight to meet Pampered Chef. We're also going live into our Thinking About Pampered Chef group. So my name is Deb Forster-Udall. And I have been with the company for just over 20 years, and I live in Oakville, Ontario. So I will pass it on to Nicole to introduce herself.
Hello, 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 everyone. I am Nicole Todd, and I have been with Pampered Chef for 11 years. And I am hailing from Ancaster, Ontario, so not too far from Deb. And I'll pass it to Kim.
Awesome. And I'm Kim, and I am far away from Deb and Nicole. I am up north in Bruce Mines, Ontario, a wonderful little community and live on Lake Huron. I am celebrating 24 years with the Pampered Chef this month. Woo-hoo! And I can tell you it's a lot more than I ever anticipated in a lot of good ways. And you'll hear a little bit more about our journeys as we get started. But we are so glad that you're here to take a look at what we do.
Awesome. Okay, I don't know if I can pull up the chat, but in the chat, yeah, I can. We've already talked about who invited you tonight, but if anybody has popped on since we've said that, if you want to just mention who invited you tonight, and then what you'd like to learn a little bit more about. So whether it's, you know, income, travel, you know, just fun products. And then also, have you ever shared a picture of a recipe or your favorite product with a friend? So if you can do that in the chat, and I will pass that on to Nicole or Kim. Kim. I wrote it down
right too. Where are we? This is so good. So we're going to dive right in. And let me tell you how we all began. It began with a lady named Doris Christopher who dared to start it. She is our founder. In October 15th, 1980, she left in her very packed car with 6 heavy wooden crates full of Pampered Chef stuff to climb up a set of stairs into her hostess's home. And along the way, she shared the story that thank goodness they didn't have cell phones or car phones at that time, because she would have went home and we would not be here tonight. So she dared to begin and she dared to keep going. And when she started in 1980, her goal was very modest. She wanted to add into her family budget and find some way to be meaningful to the community and to her family, and use things that she knew, cooking, kitchens, families, and pull it all together to create an income. She was actually a home economist before she became a mother and decided she was staying home. So the girls were now in school and it was time for her to get back to work. So on paper and pen at a kitchen table, they founded the Pampered Chef. We are now in 5 countries around the world and have well over 70,000 consultants. And I love her story. Every time she speaks and every time I share her story, I get goosebumps go up my arms, because I understand that her dare to begin affected every single person's life, be it you're here as a guest, as a consultant, or a past host. Her decision really has changed our lives for the better. So our team goal is to provide a place at the table for everyone to discover more freedom, fun, and confidence, whether you're a guest, host, or you become our business partner. All right, Nicole.
Okay, guys. So I know we have a bunch of consultants here on the call, and I know we have a bunch of guests. And I would love for everyone to share in the chat whether you're a consultant or you are a guest. Let's go through the perks of a Pampered Chef business. So, you know, when I first started 11 years ago, I was all about the product. Deb showed me that bar pan that was in the kit, and I was like, sign me up. I want the bar pan. But when I say sign me up, I wasn't like sign me up yet for actually the business. I just really wanted that bar pan. And it wasn't until my husband that gave me that like gentle nudge that said, Nicole, you're never going to know if you don't try this business, right? It was a great deal to get the bar pan and the kit. Give the business a try for 30 days and honestly, like, see what happens. Did I think I'd be 11 years later? Absolutely not. So I started for the bar pan. I started for the product, and so many people start for the product. But what would be your favorite perk? Would it be to have the extra money? Would it be that you could write off your groceries? How about getting more products, not just for that bar pan, or to travel, working your own hours, becoming a better cook, having some me time, or meeting new friends and people? You know, for our consultants that are a little bit seasoned, let us know why you started, like what was the perk that you wanted, but also share like, what's your reason for staying? Because oftentimes our favorite perk in the beginning is very different from the perk in the end. Deb says she stays for the people. Kathy's a consultant. Her first perk was to get a tax break and to learn how to cook. And she found so many other perks from day one. That's wonderful. Does anyone else here want to share? Jody, as a consultant, she said the extra income. Yep, I remember that. Jody said, I just want to pay for my car. If I can have my car paid for, I'd be so happy. But she stays for the travel and the community, right? Tracy says the extra income. Fabulous.
Dad
Right?
just signed up too, Nicole, and she's doing it for retirement income, which I love.
Yay, that's incredible. Yeah, right? Or we were talking about cash for Christmas. Right? We're entering the biggest holiday season right now. Kim loves to work on her own terms and build a business around her family. Yep. Amazing. So we're going to move on, but if you have some other perks that you want to share, absolutely put it into the chat so we can learn.
All righty. Well, when new consultants join, the last thing they're thinking about is what their big goal and, you know, career aspirations are going to be with Pampered Chef. So I always like to say, use our new consultant fast track program as your goal sheet. It is amazing. So when you hit these targets, you're going to earn cash, products, goodies, like it's amazing. So in your first 600, in your first 30 days, excuse me, those pictures aren't that great either. So good thing my memory is not too bad. So in your first $600 in sales, you're going to earn the mini brownie bite pan and the cake releaser. So that's fantastic, especially this time of year. You're going to be able to do amazing baking in there and show that off to your friends and your family. And then when you reach $1,500 in sales in your first 30 days, which could be one party, maybe 2 or 3, depending on the size of your parties, take a look at this. You're going to earn the cookware. I'm just flabbergasted by this. That 5-quart skillet is being used almost every day in my house. It's an absolute must-have staple for everyone, and you're going to be able to show it off to all your friends and family as well. Plus, this month only, you can earn 3 pieces of our brand new glazed stoneware as a new consultant promotion at that level as well. I mean, this is ridiculous. Like I didn't realize it was the cookware and the stoneware. They've just switched that up. So this is, guys, like I can't tell you, this is huge, huge, huge. Not to mention the commission you're going to be making during that time. And then at $3,000, you get our amazing stainless skillet. And then at the $6,000 level in your 90 days of business. So we're in the hot selling season right now. So you are going to really enjoy those knives and the knife block set. They are fantastic. So along with all these free products and the new consultant promotion, which is cuckoo crazy, you can also earn free cash bonuses. Sorry, I'm so caught up in this free product right now. So when you help others do what you do by helping them sign up right now, and again, you just saw what you get for a new consultant. Why wouldn't you do this? I don't want to, I think Kim's going to talk about the special kit at the end, so I don't want to like kill that. but trust me, you want to sign up this month and then earn all of this. And when you help others do this, you're going to get $100 cash bonus. And when you help 2 people do this in your first 90 days, is it 90 or 30? I can't read that. I think it's 90, eh, Kim? You're
Yes,
gonna
it's
get
90.
It's 90. Oh my gosh. Helping 2 people do this in 90 days and receive the steak knife set. Amazing. I love these. I have 2 sets at home, 2 sets at the cottage. We use these religiously. And then as you build your business and you grow your team and you promote and level, you can earn cash bonuses as well during this time. $500, $1,000, so it's up to $3,000 in cash on top of your commission. So it is terrific. But there's more. You can actually earn an incentive trip. So I don't know what happens at your work. Maybe you get a turkey, maybe you get a small little cash bonus, maybe you get a gift card, or maybe you're paying money to help somebody for your bonus. So we get incentive trips. So a lot of us just were in Puerto Rico this year, and next year they're traveling to Cancun and California. And then starting in December, they're going to announce our next trip that we'll start earning. But as a new consultant right now, you can actually earn double trip points. And you can either use them for this trip if you're close, and if you're not, you can carry them over for next year's trip. It is fantastic. So I would get a big jump on that, and then they'll be announcing that trip in December. So I'm going to pass it on to Miss Nicole.
Yes, there is no travel like Pampered Chef travel. So I know that many of you are probably thinking, oh my goodness, I've never done anything like this. I've never been in sales. I have no idea what I'm going to do. And it's scary. And you know what, guys? We get it. We've all been there. Every single one of the consultants here that are on the call completely understand your hesitation, right? Or your nervousness. But being nervous is a good thing. And the cool thing is when you join one of our teams, you get so much training. It's not like you sign up and you're left floundering. It's not like we say, yep, you signed up, you're an independent consultant, go do whatever you want to do, right? No, that is not how we roll. So you can see, obviously, Deb, Kim, and I work a ton together. And so we do that with you as a brand new consultant. We work one-on-one with you, and we give you training and support to help with your brand new business and your business launch. We have a small group networking and specialized focus groups for, plugging you into the appropriate spot of where you are and where you want to be in your business. We connect you with different Facebook groups in our team groups, and all the ability to be able to ask all the questions that you have, no matter how many there are. We are here to help. And really, there's no bad questions. We're always here to share ideas and collaborate with you, and of course, celebrate and recognize you. There's also a phenomenal training program called Dash, and it's award-winning, and it's all online. So no longer do you have to be like me, where I would sit late at night when my kids were in bed and I'd listen to, a whole hour-long training and have to remember all these little tidbits of information, and then I'd get quizzed at the end. You don't have to do that anymore. Dash feeds you information in these little bite-sized chunks. So you have 3 or 5 minutes here or there. You can literally hop into Dash and go step by step by step. So when we say that you're with your Pampered Chef family, this is truly your new family. So don't worry, you're not alone. We will be there to link arms and help you go. And I'm passing it back to Kim, I believe.
You are. So I love that quote. If you find something that you love to do, you never feel like you're working another day in your life. And that is so very true. So when I joined Pampered Chef 24 years ago, I had to hammer my crate together. It came with wood slats and a nail. and nails. My husband very proudly put it all together for me, and I stuffed my $350 worth of product into there. Now, when I started, it cost me $150. So I always say it was probably the most expensive apron I've ever bought, but the best investment I've ever made. So take a look at the options that you have today, which I think is phenomenal. You know, where we were and where we are, I always like to say we've come a long way, baby. And that's the evolution and the innovation of our company. And so you're joining a company that is young at heart, willing to invest in you and to really grow us into the future. So you have an opportunity to join for as low as $35. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't know if anybody's a host right now. Is there anybody hosting a party right now with any consultant? If you are, pop it in the chat, because you can even join for less. So say you had a show of $200 or more, you could take $25 off that $35 and join for $10. I don't know of any business that is going to let you open your doors for $10. That doesn't even buy you jubes. It's a great opportunity, and it's a wonderful online kit that will give you everything that you need to run your online business. And of course, if you're joining for product, you can host your own launch party and earn more. Now, there's that wonderful bar pan that hooked Nicole and kept her here with us for 11 years. We are so excited to have her partner with us every single day. And you can also step it up and you can go with the cast iron launch bundle. It's got a great selection of tools. And I honestly believe no kitchen should be without that rapid prep mandolin. And then the air fryer is probably one of the most talked about electric items, you know, everywhere in Canada. And that's a wonderful kit as well. And the panini press happens to be my husband's favorite electric tool of ours. And I like that he likes it because he's making me lunch all the time in there. So there's some really amazing options for you. Now, here's the interesting part. People will join with any of these 5 kits and can all build a successful business. So the decision and the choice is absolutely yours. And your consultant's here to help you find the right fit for you, the right solutions. So we are going to close the slide presentation now and just open it up for any questions that you have, any comments that you want to share. Nicole's